Sort of say before I start the video, I just want to say PES should have more female streamers. I'm tired of all these guys playing PES day in and out, man. I want to see female streamers as well. Hello? Hey, dude, what's up? How you doing, man? Whoa, man, I've got a surprise for you. Can I come over to your house and play some FIFA? Because, I've decided to switch over to FIFA. Because I think it's basically better than PES. Dynamic difficulties? What are you talking about? You're saying EA did an oopsie. Dynamic difficulties? What are you talking about? Alright, let me... Oh my god, EA did an oopsie. Now this is what I call scripting, man. But you know what, man? I'm not sure because eventually PES have the same thing. PES patent is not leaked yet, but I'm telling you, bro, I swear, Konami have a patent. It has not just yet been leaked yet, but I'm sure that someday either they have to release theirs by themselves, or just have someone leak it, man, because PES is so scripted as hell. So, geez, man, just when I was about to switch on to FIFA and I hear that they've got scripting, man, so what should I do, man? Should I not play games anymore? Right, man, I'll talk to you later. I gotta go back to the PES community with some big news, man. But, man, I'm not sure about the scripting in FIFA, but the one in PES is just too much, bro. Right, take care, man. Cheers. The breaking news of the day definitely is someone leaked EA's confidential material. By confidential material, I'm talking about a patent that got leaked. I'm not honestly, alright, disclaimer, alright guys, I'm not sure if this is 100% legit, but based on the evidence that I have and the information that I have, I'll try to roll down the pictures as I talk. Someone leaked an EA's patent from their United States department, whereby it talks about dynamic difficulties, and by dynamic difficulties, I'll just simplify by saying script, alright? So what happens is there are two users, right? If you're playing an online game, of course, it's a football game, and it looks into both users' history, and if one of the two users that are about to place history meets a certain condition and gets to be true in programming logic, if their condition is true based on their history, the game quite rigs their team to an advantage of their opponent. So their opponent will easily easily be awarded penalties, or easily be awarded free kicks, or the opponent's defense will be so good and compact, yet their defense will make a lot of errors. Their strikers will miss so many opportunities and will not be able to hit on to make accurate shots. Especially even their team will not be able to do some accurate passes as well. It will just make the game difficult for them. So what I call this is blunt script and rigging. Why? Because the game is basically setting certain conditions before you even play the game. You're not gonna want to make a foul inside your box, but the game is gonna push you to make a foul that's gonna be awarded as a penalty. So eventually, there's a high probability, like 80% chances, you're gonna lose the match because you're gonna concede from a penalty, concede from a free kick, concede from a corner kick, and your strikers are not gonna be able to do anything. So basically, and I've been seeing a lot of people saying, EA got caught up and stuff like this. But alright, guys, I'm not 100% sure if this is real. But honestly, if this is real, I see not difference between EA and PES. And now I think that PES they have their own patent. It has not yet been leaked, but they should release it. If it's not released, then please someone should leak and make our and prove us correct. Because Konami just rigs the game. It's the same thing, right? I know in Konami penalties are not really an issue that much, but with Konami's dynamic difficulties or rigging or script, it just makes your team bad. It just makes your team from level 5-star team into a level minus infinity team. it just makes your Cristiano Ronaldo from being a 98 rated player into a minus 98 rated player. It just they'll miss open chances, man. Clear sitters, they'll just miss them. Your defense will fail to defend. You have an input delay. Your defenders will fail to clear the ball. It just rigs you, and you honestly notice it. Your team is just all over the place, but your opponent's team will be just so freaking good that you can't just match them. So, and this usually happens to boost casual players into winning the match, so that whenever they play, they feel like they have the urge, they need to play because they keep on winning. And for people who are diehard fans, they just get played foul, so this is just the system, to be honest. And I was saying Konami should release a patent. If not release a patent, they should hold a conference or a seminar or something, a question and answer, whereby people get to ask them questions involving the accusations against them of them having implemented match scripting into their game. I'm not sure how far this is gonna go, but guys, let's get this trending. Let's make Konami accountable for rigging, scripting and match fixing. To be honest, it's not okay. We buy a video game, right? If we buy their product, let us, the players, decide who's going to win the match, not them, because we already gave them our money so that we play for an outcome that's depicted or decided by our own abilities. That's the reason why we learn the game, the reason why we do training, the reason why we update our squad, our tactics, our players, even the reason why some people go on to buy feature players, because they want to win. And if the game decides not to give you a win when you deserve to win, then if they would make the game a free version, we would understand, because it's their product. They are giving it to us for free, but now we are buying this shit, man. So as we are customers who put money, no amount of money is peanuts, guys. Even $1 is a lot of money. The fact that their game costs like £50 or $50 or €50 on release, or even 70, man, on release, and they rig the game, they should be held accountable. They should have a question and answer where we debunk all these theories we have, all the so-called rumors, and then they rectify, clarify, and tell us what exactly is happening with the game. So that's why I'm saying Konami should release the patent. And the other thing, Konami, if they just lie to us about something in the trailer again, we should hold them accountable. What they did last time, they said the game is gonna have real-time dynamic weather and dynamic time change. But guys, how many have you seen real-time come into effect in the game? It just changes on a halftime. You play it when it's about to be sunset, and when you come back, it's about in the early hours of the evening. But you don't see that in real time, minute by minute or second by second happening, the sun's shadow moving. You don't see that, but they said it was there in PES 19 as per their trailer. So now, if Konami do that again, we should hold them accountable. Either file lawsuits to them, or just make them come forward and tell us and answer why they lied to us. We shall not be fooled again. We shall not spend money to Konami just for them lying to us. Maybe someone bought the game because all they wanted was dynamic weather, and they did not see the dynamic weather or the dynamic time. It means that you stole money from them. You lied to them. That's perfect fraud. So Konami should honestly be answerable and accountable this time. We are watching, we're keeping record of whatever they say, and their words are going to be used against them. So that's it for the video today, guys. Take care, guys, and see you in the next video. He's just doing a long freaking ball now. Guys, look at that. What's with the long ball?
Have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great.
Look at that, man.
Quick-minded was that? He's gone for it.
Oh my god!
Oh, terrific.
The guy's just doing one freaking thing each and every time, guys. How am I gonna mark Ronaldo? Why? Just gotta try to look at that, man. Guys, look at that. Look at that, guys. Look at that, man. Like, look at that, man. If someone loses the ball, the whole team runs forward. I don't understand. Are the whole team connected to one person or are they connected to the ball? They just have this momentum to them, this inertia, which is so full.